All right, so all I want to do is just a quick update on the indoor figs and what they look like today. Today is February 16th, and some of these figs have been in here almost a month. Some have been in here just a couple days, and a few for like a couple weeks. Let's take a look at this guy right in front of me. This is Mavra Sika. This is the new tag I just put on it. Love those. I know that's never going to wear out. Might get lost, but it won't wear out, so that's kind of cool. This plant has put on some pretty nice growth in about a month. And you can see 4 new branches here. All of them are about 4 to 6 inches long. Kind of cool leaves, 3 lobes, and it's got a nice fuzziness to it. But you can see some variation in the Mavra Sika. Single lobes right here. It's a big one. This is a Hmari. I got this cutting off of eBay. It's a Jordan fig. Still pretty small. I started this cutting September 4th, 2015. You can see the leaves there. I'm looking forward to this one. This one looks extremely good. Here's another fig here. Little guy, but I made a tag for it anyways. This is more size. BS Black. Or Marseille BS Black. You can see it's breaking bud. This has only been in the house now for 2 or 3 days. Pretty nice. These little guys here are uppotted San Jose figs. They are doing pretty well. So I'm expecting these to grow up to be nice big plants. This one is not doing well. And this is an Osborne. I uppotted this over the weekend. It's looking kind of droopy. I don't know why. Maybe it's dry, so we'll feed it a little water. Okay, let's take a look at some of the other figs in here. Greek Papa. Actually, let's just concentrate on the ones that have leafed out nicely. So here is a Noire. 5 lobes. Really bright green fig. And maybe it's just the light in the house, but it's a beautiful, beautiful leaf structure. Beautiful color too. And it's doing really well. And judging by the look of this leaf, you can tell that it's kind of grown under artificial light versus the full blast of the sun. Because outdoors, it's still about no more than 55 at best, and in the 40s at night. So it's not ideal for growing figs. But hey, I'm getting a jump start on this, and definitely when I transition them to the outside, I've got to do it slowly and got to do it in deep shade, because the way these leaves look right here, they're not going to make it for sure. But if I just put them directly out into the full blast of the sun. Okay. This one is a Grise or Grise. I think it's Grise. Nice leaves, looking really good. This one right here, Valley Negra. Check out the leaves on that one. Pretty cool. Okay. These are all uppotted figs from the lasagna method. They're all looking really nice. These are my big Cherimoya grown from seed. It's about going into its 3rd year. This is a Noire de Caromb. I believe it's also known by the name Kathleen's Black. Here's the leaf structure. Looking nice. This one is Violette Sollies or Sollies. Got single lobe, kind of a single lobe, bit of a 3 lobe. Nice looking leaves. This is another Kathleen's Black. So that's kind of an interesting comparison right here. So I have a Kathleen's Black, right, 5 lobes. And then you have the Noire de Caromb. I mean, it is almost exactly the same, right? So definitely listed as the same plant, and it kind of goes back to what I wrote about, what's in a name. So many different names for figs, for one fig. Gets a little confusing, and sometimes, you end up buying the same variety twice or thrice or even more. So this one is a Bourjasotte Noir. 3 lobes, 5 lobes, and more 5 lobes. So there's definitely got a pretty interesting variety on that one as far as leaves goes. This one is my Preto. This is 3 lobes, 3 lobes, 3 lobes. Looks like 3 lobes all around. And from my understanding of this plant, it is a very heavy producer. It needs a long season. Some say that it is just as good as black Madeira, just a little easier to grow. This guy is my I-258. Kind of a single lobe-ish. Kind of a 3 lobe, 3 lobes. It's coming out nicely. Got one back here. This one is Lsu O'rourke. Kind of short cankles and 3 lobes. Much of the same. Moving over here. Turn off this purple light. This one with all the lights hanging off of it is my golden Riverside. It is just starting to sprout out. Looks really nice. 3 lobes. 3 lobes. This guy down here is my black Madeira. Look at the growth on this. Beautiful. Just the other day, my 2.5-year-old son ran into the plant and broke off this tip. Can't get mad, it is what it is. And this is 3 lobes. A weird deformed looking one. So is that one. Trying to find a single lobe on this plant. So they kind of range 1 lobe to 3 lobe from what I hear. This is a black Madeira. Right here, this little guy. This one is from Daniel in Portugal. I bought this off of Amazon. And I got this guy, I started rooting this July 2015. It is definitely a slow grower. Jeez. Okay, well, that's just it right there. Quick update on some of the figs I have indoors.